Hello, my gorgeous Gemini, and welcome to your weekend energy reading, weekend and next week. This is a general reading, so please do take what resonates and toss the rest. Also, check out the other signs in your chart in case they resonate with you more. Also, if you do like this, please do like, subscribe, share, all that great stuff. It's free, it's fun, why not? It gets it to our other Geminis. And without further ado, let's get right at it. We don't use reversals on this one because it is just a weekend into the next week energy reading rather than a full reading. We do use this deck, one other tarot deck for our challenge card, and 3 oracle decks to get a full scope picture. So to get started, we have Ace of Cups energy. Okay, so that's good. I'm feeling like you are feeling like your best self right now, as far as being charismatic, drawing in people that want to be around you. They want to have, bring you opportunities, have relationships with you. You may be doing things with a lot of people right now. You may be involved in a lot of activities. You may be having planned things coming up for the spring as well, and you're working on getting those kind of organized, family reunions or school reunions or different functions and parties and different things like that. But I definitely feel like you are kind of the social butterfly, if you will, right now. Maybe even more so than normal for some of you. So this may be something that's kind of like a little bit different for some of you. You're a little bit more in the mix than you normally would be, and that could be a different kind of climate than what some of you are used to. You may be kind of like not necessarily in love with the limelight, but you are embracing it. I do feel that. So the next card is the 5 of Swords. So I do feel like there is going to be a little bit of strife here in a relationship, okay? Or relationships around you. Could be, it could be work relationships, it could be family relationships, and I do feel like this is going to be a jealousy driven situation. So my feeling with this is because you are presenting that Ace of Cups energy, right? You are kind of in the center of attention, center of the circle, maybe the organizer of some events, maybe, like I said, maybe for some of you, this is something that you don't usually have, that, center of attention type of mentality or particular position with things. That this is something that maybe some of your friends, family, coworkers, things of that nature are a little bit jealous of. They're seeing a side perhaps that they don't usually see. And maybe they're a little bit kind of like, oh, what's going on here? Maybe these are other people that are typically wallflower type people. And they're kind of a little bit taken back, like, whoa, what's going on here? Why is everybody drawn to this person all of a sudden? Why is this person so charismatic and everybody can't keep away from this person? Why are all the opportunities and relationships and people and everybody up in their their business? What's so great about them all of a sudden? Because this is more than just normal cups energy, if you will. This is Ace of Cups energy. It's like cups flowing over. Like you are really charismatic. You are really projecting some, come hither type emotional vibe, if you will. So I do feel like this is more of a jealousy issue than anything. I don't necessarily feel like this is, you're going to have a major blowout with anybody in any way. I just feel like some people are jealous. If you look, there's one person, they're holding 3 swords. I feel like that's potentially you. You're kind of more in charge. You're kind of maybe taking a little bit of a lead on things right now. And the people behind you are kind of like feeling, well, we're a little bit left out right now. We're not feeling like we're getting as much attention as this person is, and we're a little bit annoyed by it. So, I do feel like that's going on there. And I don't really think it's anything you need to super worry about. But just be cognizant that there may be some sort of, jealousy issues. And from that, there could be some, petty drama kind of situations, how people can be if they are jealous. There's petty or talk or whatever. So just kind of watch out for that or be aware of that. But we do have the 6 of Cups down here. So this is telling me that someone from your past, someone that maybe you haven't seen in a while, maybe someone you knew when you were younger, something like that, is going to come into you in a romantic sense, okay? And like I said, because you are kind of involved in a lot of things and you are projecting that charismatic vibe. Again, this may be something where you have things coming up, reunions, class reunions or family reunions, and maybe one of your family members brings one of their friends from back in the day or whatever. But I do feel like you're going to run into, throughout this process, you're going to run into somebody very soon that is someone from the past, blast from the past type situation, and it's going to be a romantic type of issue. So I do feel like you have a specific person, even though you're going to have lots of people interested in you. I do feel like there is a specific person from the past that will be in a romantic way, catching your eye and you catching theirs. So a mutual kind of romantic situation there. So keep your eye out for that for sure. Let's go ahead and check the challenge card here. See what your big challenge will be. Hopefully nothing too major, but I have a feeling it's probably something to do with this petty vibe here, specifically the jealousy situation. But we'll go ahead and check this out. Let's see what we've got going on. And what do we have? We have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so this tells me that it could be somebody who is from work, a work person, your work co-workers, things like that. So if you're getting recognition or opportunities at work, if you are getting some sort of let's say you're getting a raise, let's say you're getting some sort of promotion, let's say you're getting some recognition for the things you've done at work, there may be some jealousy here. Some people may be like, hey, why are they getting to move up? Why are they getting recognized? Why are they getting all this and that? Some jealousy because you are, working away and getting recognized for that. And I really think that's probably mostly what that is. It may require, it may be because you have to make a change at work too. That may be the challenge, is that you're having to change a position at work, which for you may embrace or you may not. You may be like, I kind of dislike change, but it is it's a shift. It's something different. You may not like something new. You may love something new, but at the same time, it is probably, a promotion of sorts, something that they're at least giving to you because they trust you can do it. You've shown that. And there are people who are very jealous that you are given this opportunity. It was an opportunity maybe other people wanted. And so you're making this shift. And that's going to be difficult for you because, you're leaving people behind, you're upsetting some people, you're causing some jealousy. And for you too, that may be something where, again, like I said, it may be something that you just don't like the change of it, even if it is a great opportunity, because it's a change for you and you don't like necessarily to have to change, especially if it's upsetting the balance of things. But I don't think it's anything that's too traumatic. I don't think it's anything that is super negative on it's going to affect you financially in a negative way. I think if anything, it'll just affect your relationships at work, maybe your coworkers, maybe that's who the jealousy is coming from, or it could cause some, maybe your new coworkers. This could be some of your new coworkers and they're thinking, this person really isn't qualified to be here. Or who do they think they are coming into our area? Or, they don't embrace newbies to their crew as well. And if they're, if they've been longtime coworkers or something, and it could be something like that, where the change in your job position there is not, it's kind of causing a little conflict and you feel like, okay, I'm just doing what I need to do for me. But they're kind of like, oh, who do you think you are kind of situation coming in here. So, it could just be something as simple as that. And I kind of feel like that's what it is. I feel like this is just a petty jealousy situation. And I do feel like it's involving work and most likely a shift in work that is actually a benefit to you. So overlook that. This is the psychic deck. So we're going to get some clarifiers on this Ace of Cups here. Passion ignited. So clearly you're throwing out all kinds of passionate vibes here with this Ace of Cups energy. I mean, literally cup running over. We knew that. We saw that. That is like, you're feeling it. You're in your zone. You're probably trying new things you haven't done maybe before, doing new things, really being more active socially than maybe you are used to. And you're really enjoying it. I think you are, even if you're kind of, a little nervous about it for whatever reason. I think you still are enjoying it for sure. And I do think it is going to cause the passion to be ignited, especially when you come in contact with this Six of Cups down here person from your past. So I do think that that is going to be a successful interaction here when this one occurs. And it's all going to stem from, where you're starting here to be more in the mix socially by a long shot than what you have been recently or in the past for a while at least. So let's see what we've got. This is the moon deck, and we have, we'll put this against your pentacles here and your swords here and see what we've got. So we've got balance. And again, I think this is something where you're just going to have to balance it out. You're going to have to try to do the best you can. You may be put into a position, like I said, where you are now somebody's boss that you were friends with and on an equal level with. You may be put in a position where you are now in a different department and they put you in there and you're over somebody, or you're equal to somebody who you used to be, at a superior level than you, and, at work or something. And now, they're just having a real problem with that power shift, that power balance. And there's some jealousy there. And I think that that's what you're going to have to deal with here. But I think what you just need to do is keep in mind that, you're there to do a job. You don't care really about, their petty problems. If you're not there to make friends, that's fine. If you are there to make friends, that's fine too. Do the best you can to try to balance, your relationship and your work. But again, ultimately, you earned the position. Whatever is given to you, you earned it. You worked hard for it. Just remember that, and don't let anybody take that shine from you. Okay. Just remember that. So just keep that in balance. And if they can't balance that, or they have a struggle with the balance of power because you've been promoted and they haven't, or whatever that may be, then that's on them. Okay. That's not your problem, but they can't handle that. I mean, you earned your position, you worked hard for it. So that's not a you problem. That's a them problem. Okay. Let's see what we've got down here on this Six of Cups. I think that's my most excited card about. So let's see what you got here. Let's see what kind of advice we can find for you. All right. So it says, forgiveness will set you free. What do you need to do to forgive yourself? So again, this is a card from someone from your past. So this makes me wonder from this, if this person from your past may not be somebody that maybe you had close ties with, and maybe you, it didn't end so well. Maybe not even as a relationship though, but maybe even as a friendship at some time. Maybe it didn't end the best. Okay. Maybe you guys ended on bad terms, or, you guys kind of peeved each other off or something like that. It could be something like that. But I do feel like this is something where, forgive and forget is going to happen. I feel like this is what's saying here, is that forgive and forget, because you're both at different places now. You're both different people now. And now you see each other in totally different lights than when you knew each other before. So I do feel like if there was any sort of animosity that was harbored in past with this person or this person's family or their friends or surrounding them in any way, I do feel like you need to just let that go. They will let it go. Everybody will let it go. It's not the same. It's not the same conditions. It's not the same place, people, things. Everything has changed. You're a whole new person now. And I do feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like that's what we're getting here. And so I absolutely feel like, this is going to be a good thing for you. I think you'll enjoy this. So I do think when somebody pops up from your past, especially if it's somebody that you recognize, hey, that's the person that, he and I, or she and I ended in a argument or a fight or problem, or their sister and I hated each other, so we could never hang out, or their brother and I hated each other, so we could never hang out, or whatever it may be, but now who cares, we're older. Doesn't really matter. We're not, 14-year-old anymore. I don't need their sister or brother's permission. I don't need their second cousin's permission. We're not kids on a playground anymore. Or, that thing that mattered back then doesn't even apply anymore. So forgive and forget. Hey, now things are anew. So I think for sure if that pops up and I remember that, this might be your person. So anyway, and they may be the one that's really going to ignite your passion too. So, but again, I do think everything is going to be looking lovely for you. I do see good things happening for you socially. I see things happening for you work-wise. I do see all of that. The only thing I would say here is you may have some jealousy coming at you a little bit, as anybody does when good things happen to them, because misery loves company. But you just have to overlook that. Focus on you, self-love, self-care, and you'll be great. So I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please do like, subscribe, share, all that great stuff. I will put the link for your love reading in the description below. If you haven't had a chance to check that out, please do so. Otherwise, I will see you back later. Bye.